Hi everyone, my name is Debs and this is Silver Valley Flame. This is going to be a dowsing rod session on Sebastian Rogers. I wanted to do this one and it will be followed up by a few more, I imagine, because I have been following a lady called Julie Skolnik. She is a mother of 2 autistic boys. She's an author of a book, Families in Crisis, Children in Danger, and she's heavily invested in Sebastian Rogers' case and getting information that I didn't know about alleged abuse, reports of things that have happened in previous years to Sebastian. So I'm going to put it all through the dowsing rods. This is part 1. And I just have a few pages here that I wanted to put through the rods, and I have invited Archangel Uriel along to assist me today because he is about law and justice and truth. So he kindly agreed to come along and answer these questions. As you can see, my little ball here is going crazy along with the other one on the other side, so I feel that Sebastian is here. That's the first thing I'm going to ask. This is for entertainment purposes, all alleged, my opinion and no facts. Could I have a yes through the rods, please? Thank you. Could I have a no through the rods, please? Thank you. Is my divine team here? Thank you. The rods are very strong. Is my guide Eric here to the left? Thank you, Eric. Wow, very strong. Is Archangel Uriel here in answer to my invitation? Oh, thank you, Archangel Uriel. And Sebastian, are you with us tonight? Yes, thank you, Sebastian. And where are you standing, Sebastian? Would you point the rods to that direction, please? To the right of me. Thank you, Sebastian. So, Sebastian, are you happy enough to assist in these questions being answered? Big yes. Thank you, Sebastian. So, Sebastian, are you being well cared for? Yes. And how are you doing on the other side? Are things getting easier for you? That's good. Yes, thank you. All right, first question. Did Sebastian Rogers go to school and tell the teachers and staff that he was being abused by Katie and Chris Proudfoot? Yes, thank you. Would you like to confirm that for us, Sebastian? Yes, thank you, Sebastian. Did the CPS ever tell Seth Rogers that Sebastian reported that he was being abused by Chris and Katie Proudfoot? No. Thank you. Is it true that even after the CPS were involved, that the CPS never informed Seth Rogers at all? Yes, thank you. Did Chris and Katie Proudfoot tell Seth that CPS were investigating this allegation? No, thank you. Is it true that CPS worker who failed to tell Seth Rogers about Sebastian reporting that he was being abused, that this CPS worker was let go from the CPS? Yes, thank you. Is it true that even after Sebastian went missing, CPS did not offer the case files to Seth Rogers? Yes. Is it true that Seth Rogers had to get his own attorney in order to obtain those CPS files? Yes. I don't know if you guys knew about all this information, but I certainly didn't. Is it true that when Seth read all of the information in the file, that he said that Sebastian should have been given a restraining order from Chris and Katie Proudfoot to keep them away from Sebastian? Is that correct? Yes, thank you. Is it true, therefore, that Sebastian tried to get help for himself to save him from the child abuse he was enduring at the home of the Proudfoots? Yes. Were there witnesses to some of this abuse? No answer. I heard that some neighbours witnessed some abuse to Sebastian. Is that true? Yes, thank you. And I heard that some counsellors in Sebastian's school were aware of some abuse. Is that true? No answer for that one, thank you. Was Chris Proudfoot right when he said Sebastian was trying to get him in trouble? Let me reword that. When Chris Proudfoot said that Sebastian was trying to get him in trouble by reporting this, was that his way of denying what he was being accused of? Yes, thank you. Did the Proudfoots and Katie and Chris abuse Sebastian? The Proudfoots, I'll say that again. Did the Proudfoots, Katie and Chris, abuse Sebastian? Yes, thank you. Will Seth Rogers press charges against Chris and Katie Proudfoot for child abuse of Sebastian Rogers in the future? No answer. Will Seth Rogers sue Chris and Katie Proudfoot in civil court in the future? No answer. Will Seth Rogers sue Child Protective Services of Tennessee in civil court in the future? Yes, thank you. Will information come out about the reported abuse made by Sebastian Rogers before he went missing? Yes, well, it's starting to come out now. Will Seth's attorney be able to depose all of the witnesses of Sebastian's abuse, including Chris and Katie Proudfoot? Yes. Will Katie and Chris Proudfoot be charged with child abuse as a result of Seth taking things into his own hands? No. Thank you. Is Frances Suzette Rosenbaum, Katie Proudfoot's mother, a Tier 3 registered sex offender? Yes. Tier 3 is the most serious offenders of sex offences and convictions. Is that correct? Yes, thank you. Has Katie Proudfoot's mother broken the law by being around Sebastian as a Tier 3 registered sex offender, which are offenders who are registered for life? Yes, thank you. Is it true that Katie's mother has been a Tier 3 registered offender since September 2007, before the birth of Sebastian even? Yes, thank you. Did CPS come to the home of Chris and Katie Proudfoot 5 times in regard to 5 separate reports of abuse to Sebastian Rogers, not once like Chris Proudfoot quoted on the Nancy Grace show. Yes, thank you. Was Sebastian locked down in his home and cut off and repeatedly punished and abused? Yes, thank you. Sebastian, would you like to confirm that for us, please? Is this true that you felt like you were locked down in your home and cut off and punished and abused? Yes. That feels to me like Sebastian doesn't really like to talk about that, or he has a lot of feelings that need processed about that. Would that be fair to say, Sebastian? That's stronger, yes, now. Thank you, Sebastian. Katie Proudfoot was quoted as saying there were no family altercations at the time of Sebastian's disappearance. Is that a false statement? Yes, thank you. When Katie Proudfoot said in her interview, quote, "You don't know and I don't wish you to know," close quotes, in response to the public badly treating her about Sebastian's disappearance, was she in her mind expressing her feelings as the mother of an autistic child? Yes. So she wasn't really answering the question in regards to being treated badly by the public, is that correct? Yes. And is that why Chris interceded by giving his opinion so quickly before Katie even had the chance to finish her sentence? Yes, thank you. So, to sum up, is that a statement from someone who is making an excuse for their behaviour? Yes, thank you. Julie Skolnik called the Sebastian Rogers tip line at Sumner County Sheriff's Office over 7 days ago with important information she had about Sebastian's disappearance. She has still not received a call back. Is this true? Yes, thank you. Is it true that the Sumner County Sheriff's Office do not have a designated email listing for the Sebastian Rogers case? Yes, thank you. So is it just a regular email for tips for anyone that these messages are left? Yes, thank you. Is the Blanche person on the recording that answered Julie the same Blanche that has been retired for 3 years now from the county sheriff's office? Yes. So apparently this voicemail answers and it's someone called Blanche who says that they will get back to you, but apparently this Blanche has been retired for 3 years, and obviously this is before Sebastian's disappearance even occurred. Are the law enforcement doing everything they should be to follow up on all calls and tips about Sebastian's disappearance in Sumner County? No. That's pointing to my guide, Eric. Would you like to say something about that, Eric? Yes. So what's coming through is any tips or information should go to the FBI. Is that what you're telling me, Eric? Yes, thank you. Does Katie Proudfoot's family include multiple SA offenders, including her own mother and stepfather? Yes. Would it be fair to say that Katie Proudfoot has learned behaviour from her mother and stepfather in regards to abuse? Yes, thank you. Was it recorded that Sebastian was neglected due to lack of supervision at the age of 7 or 8 years old at an apartment and not supervised in the company of a 13-year-old child who severely SA'd him? Is that correct? Yes, thank you. Guys, that's what I have for now. It's a lot, and I was very shocked to hear all of that. I don't know if you guys knew about the half of it, but this lady, I'll give you her name again, Julie Skolnik, and her channel is Julie Skolnik. She's not long up on YouTube, but she's been on TikTok longer, and she's a mother of 2 autistic boys. She's the author of the book Families in Crisis, Children in Danger, and she promotes the health and well-being of autistic children and looks into any malpractice also. She's very informed on all matters regarding the law and regards to the rights of autistic children. So go and give her a like and subscribe and listen to what she has to say. She's doing good stuff. I'm going to do some more of these and put all her findings through the dowsing rods and see what we get, and hopefully we'll be able to get some justice for Sebastian. So thank you so much for joining me. You can still book your dowsing rod sessions through the links below. The energetic blocks sessions and the departed loved one from spirits, they're all in the links below also, and I'll see you next time. Bye.